Hi there, and welcome to Celeb Hut. The scholarly world is certainly quite possibly the main person in the music business, not just because this man has the greatest name in the business at his feet with his amazing music, course, and business mentality. Did he quickly become perhaps of the most conspicuous person in Hollywood? However, regardless of this, he is presumably obscure to you. Really? There is another motivation behind why he became famous for theorizing ridiculously. That is correct. Did he toss a few wild and surprising gatherings, these your typical gatherings? Did he evidently prevail with regards to making Jay-Z gay during one of these occasions? This stunning improvement has been shared by rapper Cameron. Give him an opportunity to talk about anything that happens. I'm simply Tamron, who has worked intimately with different rappers and makers, and in some cases, these people got somewhat into two clubs. Tamron uncovered the way that numerous compelling men introduced themselves as preparation checks and extremely gay conduct in secret. I did a few things with among me and the homeboys and it would be viewed as gay. However, those folks these were simply up-and-coming groups or MCs, notable makers with a high profile in the public eye. We as a whole know one explicit maker who is known for his sexual exercises, don't we? Yes, Diddy, everybody is gazing at you. It's a laid-out reality in the business that a large portion of these family men who carry on like straight folks who revere their mates act eccentric, and these men have secret associations with young rappers. However, try not to come out. Diddy is a well-known rapper in this classification. It's an obvious fact that Diddy is an unusual man. He doesn't try to conceal it. Regardless of being one of the top names in the industry, Diddy cares very little about keeping his sexual endeavors stowed away. He tosses huge gatherings, and when we say individuals get wild, we mean it in any event. For different craftsmen who are utilized to the costliest and celebrity occasions, it's somewhat of a shock when they step into one tossed by Diddy. Jamie Foxx was left stunned when he went into a pool party planned by Diddy and understood this was not normal for anything he had at any point seen before. Jay-Z is one more dazzling illustration of a family man who has seen Jay-Z's sexual direction exposed by 50 pennies. Jay-Z is nonsensically captivated by the gay craftsman basket. 50 Cent thinks this demonstrates Jay's additionally attempts to live like a bast gay man. Diddy's endeavors to bring Jay into this mystery and, for reasons unknown, gay gatherings absolutely affect Jay's 50 pennies declaration weren't enough of Jay-Z's close buddy, and Coach Jazz ended his quietness about Jay after the two had a run-in. He guarantees that Jay-Z is gay and oftentimes engages in sexual relations with different guys. It turns out the rapper is gay, notwithstanding the way that he's hitched with kids. This large number of gay hypotheses from individuals who know Jay-Z by and by have probably taken on his better half in spite of the fact that Beyoncé never tended to the reports herself. Her sister was not entertained. She assumed control over issues, and she let Jay-Z in on how she had an outlook on something at a public event. For what other wrongdoing one could hope to get such a beating? Our supposition is that it has something to do with Jay-Z and his fruity propensities, given that Jay-Z is exceptionally near P. Diddy hasn't helped either. Truly, it has only exacerbated these tales. Assuming that you're straight and regard your marriage, Denny isn't the sort of fellow you need to hang out with at a party. Diddy is a dad and in a serious relationship, yet he actually tosses these gatherings that appear to be a safe house for gay men to showcase their sexual dreams. Covertly look at the thing Usher said about Diddy's tricks, subsequent to living with him for some time. I went there to see the way of life right, and I saw it, and it was, nevertheless, I couldn't say whether I could enjoy and comprehend what I was in any event. Seeing it as it was wild, it was shocking to some that Diddy has transparently game gatherings. However, his unusual and nauseating sexual experiences have never been concealed as far back as we can recollect. Diddy has been straightforwardly hitting on male rappers, right, left, and center. Diddy might actually hit on any rap star whenever you'd think a man of his status would be circumspect and cryptic about something like this. Yet Diddy wouldn't fret sending off his shot at anybody. 50 Cent is part of the gang that has seen this firsthand. Like he said, he expressed something to me once, quite a while ago, at Chris Light's wedding. He let me know he was taking me shopping. I saw him in, like, what the what? 50 Cent recalls that Diddy was the person who asked him out and proposed to take him shopping, which is a weird comment to another straight man. 50 Cent quickly perceived that Diddy's arrangements didn't include a basic excursion to the shopping center. As a matter of fact, he's wanting to request a few extra blessings. 50 penny p. Didn't support Diddy's activities. That's something a person tells a young lady 50 making sense of that peaked has some feathery stuff continuing. However, Diddy was determined. By this claim, he had a truly blissful reaction activity to it, which really made one consider. Did he truly have no feeling of dread toward the public knowing his activities when 50 Cent tested him? He shot back. I even consider no other man, assuming I'm contemplating another man. I'm contemplating elevating, will tell you. Diddy. That wasn't exactly convincing. Unintentionally, he once uncovered imparting a bed to Usher when he was a small kid. This is mistaken for various reasons. His Diddy or pedophile too. That is what his admission makes it resemble. Not even a attendant would consider sending his youngsters to a school like Diddy's 15 years of age. You're a father. Currently, would you at any point send your child to Puffy? Camp Damnation, No C, a wild story about the music. The big shot buying dildos from a bookshop was likewise told by Diddy's previous guardian. Sometime thereafter, he utilized caretaker Sax contraptions on another rap star. Did he worry that his security understood what he had bought from the fascinating bookshop or that others would see him there? Thrilled and Dildos had shared titles before, so this isn't whenever Tamron first additionally saw dildos being smoked in Diddy's lab. Apparently, Diddy involves different craftsmen in his rap and music ventures to fulfill his own sexual dreams. He is the sort to hush up about his adventures, like inviting Jay-Z to one of his gatherings. Freel welcomes others to jump in and have a good time. This is certainly not a new metropolitan legend as far back as anybody can recall. Diddy has been the business's secret gay maker. The famous criminal Keith D once went to a party tossed by Will Smith. When he showed up, I figured it very well may be a common party. Yet he was stunned to see Tupac and Diddy clasping hands and acting very much. Seeing someone as famous for welcoming visitors not exclusively to his own gatherings. Yet, in addition to other hot occasions, those welcomes frequently have no clue about the thing they're finding themselves mixed up with until they're now individuals. When Diddy and Display went to a club together, they had a comparable encounter. The two happened to be at the party, and Show thought he was partaking in a pleasant night out at an ordinary club. He just found it to be a very realistic gay bar. He recalls the unusual event, so then, at that point, Diddy is doing his business. We go down and get a beverage. We are staying there, swaying to the music, and afterward, Superhead focuses over around the bend. There are two fellows kissing, like highlighted highlights. Is this? Then she points toward another path, and there's one more man around there, yet she asks, stripped and moving. One thing is clarified by this. Diddy has no doubts about entering gay accommodating establishments like bars and clubs. When he needs to live it up, he'll welcome celebrities along. He appears to cherish Jay-Z's organization and will incorporate Jay. At the party, many individuals feel it's about time that Diddy and Jay-Z emerged as gay. As one individual put it, these individuals are engaged in homosexuality. Subscribe Celeb Hut for more videos.